Welcome to the 8th and final episode of getting my STI track prepped. We just got our coilovers in. It's time to get low. And let's hop into it. So for this go around, I ended up going with Cygnus Performance X1 coilovers. These are including the optional high caster camber plates, and they're gonna be a great bang for buck for the STI. And as you can see here, all you're gonna need are a set of 12, 14, 19 millimeter sockets with an extension, as well as a 19 millimeter bar end wrench, set of pliers, dead blow hammer, and the supplied coilover collar wrenches and some Allen wrenches that Cygnus Performance supplies for their locking nut collars. And if this is your first time installing a set of coilovers, you're gonna need some sort of measurement tool to measure your ride height. Today we're actually gonna start with the fronts because those are the easiest. It's just a set of 3 12 millimeter bolts up top and 2 19 millimeter bolts on the bottom, as well as 2 more 12 millimeter bolts for your ABS and brake line. All right, the first step to installing your new coilovers is to uninstall your old ones. So if we snap our fingers like this, they come right out. The rears are a little more tricky. You're actually just gonna have to take out your back seats. But if we clap our hands like this, they come out just like this. And yes, I know I have black leather seats and I have an STI. Don't freak out, I'm better than you. All right, and then for the GD chassis, you're gonna have 3 12 millimeter bolts on your top hats right here. And then the same 19 millimeter bolts on the back. Overall, not too bad, but if we snap our fingers like we did with the front, the rears come right out just like that. Now with the rears and the fronts out of the car, what I've gone ahead and done is I've taken measurements of the bottom half of this top plate to the lower bolt that goes to your knuckle, and I've roughly matched them to the bottom of this plate to the middle of this knuckle, and I've actually decided to go maybe an inch inwards, so lower the car a little bit while I'm out here. And as you can see, I had HKS Hypermax coilovers on the car for 4 years. Really great coilovers, super comfortable, but you know, it was time for a rebuild, and it would have been actually twice as expensive to get these sent all the way to Japan to get rebuilt than it was to buy the Cygnus Racing coilovers with the caster plates. And now it's time to get these coilovers installed on the fronts, and installation is just reverse of removal. And with the quick snap of our fingers, they will be, boom, installed. Now let's hop back to the rear, install those seats, and get the rear coilovers installed. These are the rear coilovers, the heights are set, and with a quick, all right, these are our rear coilovers, the heights are set, and with a quick snap of our fingers, they get installed. And a quick PSA to all you GD chassis owners, these are like the rear top hats or something that go on the back. They're, I guess, a cover for your coilovers in the rear. Sometimes they just get rusty because they're made out of cheap stamped steel. I've gone ahead, used some crud cutter, let it form a protective layer on the surface of the coilover, and then I've spray painted it with some clear coat to protect it from future corrosion. All right, and then another quick PSA about these top hats. As you can see, there's a little indentation from where I was trying to put this on top of the coilover without realizing that the knob adjustment is right over there. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drill out the hole and then put the cover on, because I think this does help with reducing, you know, noise back there. Can't forget about the rear seats. And through the magic of editing, we're all done. But not quite yet. We still have to put on the wheels and drive to an alignment shop so that we can get our track alignment set by a professional. You can do this at home, but I don't advise it. All right, just got back from the alignment shop. They didn't want to get recorded in there while they were working, which is totally fair. They're professionals. I didn't want to intrude. But they did line me up all the way. So camber is set at -2 in the front, -1 in the rear, 0 toe all around. And they did tell me that if I didn't like this alignment setting when I'm out on track or on autocross, that I can just come back, they'll line me up for free. So shout out to them, Trackside Motorsports in Portland, Oregon. They set your car up right and fast. They did really like the coilovers that I installed, so they really liked the design of the Cygnus caster plates up front and in the rear. So, camber plates in the front and the rear. So I guess that's a data point if you're looking for coilovers. But overall, took the car back on a little ripski and she felt really good. So I'm excited to see what this thing does on track. And that concludes episode 8 of getting our STI track prepped. So next uploads that you're gonna see are videos of me hitting the track at Portland International Raceway for Track Night America with Tire Rack. And I'm also gonna film a video of what to bring and what not to bring to your first track day. Hope that video is really helpful. I really wish I would have had something like that when I was first going to the track. So I hope that helps people who are like me, novices, and don't really know what to expect. But yeah, thanks for watching the whole series for those of you that watched. And like I said, if there are any questions, concerns, put them in the comments down below. I really appreciate everybody watching. Have a great weekend, guys.